Hi, so I haven't been on here for a while. I've been just processing a lot of my experiences, and I actually just got back from a women's retreat, the first one that I've really ever gone to. I've gone to another retreat. It was a marriage retreat, probably 2010, 11, I think is when I went to that. So it was much needed. It was nice, especially after my ayahuasca ceremony. I felt like taking that time to surround myself with others who are awakening and conscious, and really trying to heal different areas of their lives like I am, and like really each of us needs to be, because we all have things going on physically, mentally, and spiritually, because of this world and the way that the world is, and we just need to keep growing, I believe. So for myself, I am taking the time to just really integrate the things that I'm experiencing. And there's a few things that I wanted to talk about today, and one of them is having to do with meeting with my mom and my eldest daughter. I was thinking about kind of some of the conversations we were talking about, health a little bit, and it came up kind of what we ate and stuff like that, because we were deciding where to meet. And in the conversation, I brought up that I was trying to heal and regenerate all of my cells, including my teeth, because I have some cavities on my canine teeth that I've had since my pregnancy with my 5-year-old, who's 5 now. And, you know, I was having tea and agave, and it was the agave off the shelf, so it wasn't genuine agave. And anyways, there was a lot of things going on, but it wasn't just the agave, because that's really what we talked about. But at a deeper level, I've come to understand that because of my degenerated cells that I have, my hypothalamus is really messed up, and that affects my calcium absorption, utilization, and all of that. And so it pulls from my body, it pulls the calcium from other areas of my body, like my bones and my teeth. And I was then on my way down here thinking about my eldest daughter and how she had a lot of issues with her teeth, and she was the only one at the time that received fluoride tablets and all of that, because I had no clue as a 23-year-old mom. I just went with what everyone said. And so she got the infamous spots on her teeth, and then she was the one that has had problems with cavities. So I see that with her different health issues that she's having, where she went unconscious and they were trying to see if she had seizure disorders and different things like that, that she has many things going on, just like the video that Dr. Morse did on me explaining the cause of what is going on. But on a deeper level, even deeper than that, I was talking, my eldest goes, "Oh yeah, I noticed those, you know, black spots on your teeth." Oftentimes, we'll see people's imperfections, and she actually didn't bring it up until I said something, which was very sweet. But I just think that we need to be very mindful, actually let go of the mind, be conscious of what we are focusing on, and that includes on our, you know, what we're focusing on in our own lives. So as we're healing and growing and setting intentions every day, we want to see the beauty within us. There were some mirrors at this retreat, and we were to sit in front of them and to look into our eyes. You know, the iridology that Dr. Morse does is amazing, but even deeper than that, when we sit there and we take the time to look and really see ourselves, not look through us. I had to stop several times and go, no, see yourself. Because a lot of times I don't want to look at me and accept me for me. I mean, were times in my life, and it still happens sometimes, where it's like, if I'm crossing the street and I see all the cars stopping around, I'm like, wow, I really am alive. And that's how it feels sometimes in this world. We can get so far disconnected from everything that's important that we may not value ourselves and love ourselves. And I haven't loved myself, felt valuable, worthy, pretty much all my life. And that isn't because of anyone else. It is because of myself. And each of us has to take responsibility. Yes, there's things that happen, and people need to take responsibility when they harm someone else. So to an extent, yes, there's other things that people do, but we are responsible. And when we learn to set boundaries, when we learn to love ourselves unconditionally, even when the external circumstances are tossing around, then we can always remain in balance and harmony. So I just wanted to kind of share this and put that out there. There's kind of a lot of different things, but always searching within, finding the keys, and being the observer. So all the things I talked about today is just me observing and experiencing these things for myself, and then to have a perspective that can help me to continue to evolve and to rise above what is going on. I have many things to talk about having to do with the child predator services in other videos, because I have several videos on my channel, as you see, and I've uploaded some recent ones just sharing to empower survivors of CPS that we aren't alone and that the tides are changing. There's a shift. And as we continue to tell our stories and we continue to step one foot in front of the other, connect with others, and just to not be afraid anymore. As we connect hands and we build bridges instead of walls, we are able to do this, and we will. The trafficking of our offspring and our elderly is not okay, and not only that, they're trafficking us through their services. So I actually, at this retreat, traded some of these healing halos that I have on. This is actually the only one I have right now done, because I traded with different people. And what I did was, as I traded them for the beautiful gifts that they gave me in return from their talents, they used their skills to make these beautiful essential oils. They cared for different crystals, made some different cookies, just a CD that I was given. I told the story and said that I know that everyone has experienced some type of trauma in their lives. And when I give these, what I say is that I am sharing my story of being a child protective, they call themselves services, survivor. And I just go in and let them know that the modern day form of human trafficking, get all tongue-tied, is going on today. And I tell them what it is and who's doing it and who's involved and what we can do. My focus is, yes, exposing, shine the light, but also on how we can come together to make sure that this stops, because the trauma that is being inflicted upon countless children and the elderly is not okay. So I'm gonna stop here, and I thank you for watching because my video is running out.
It's been a long, long while since you and I traveled this holy land, hand in hand. And as I feel this smile spreading through me, the miles lose their measure, time turns to sand. The hourglass shattered. All that matters is how well we love now and what we're living for. The fragments that scatter are gathered by eternity. We are the ones we've been waiting for. So let's be the change that we wish to see in this world. The time is now to rearrange our choices and lift up our voices and sing our songs out loud. So this ancient love will find a way. Oh, 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 all the live long days. Ancient love will find, we unwrap and remind we of what this world's made of. It's been a long, long while since you and I traveled this holy land, hand in hand. And as I feel this smile spreading through me, the miles lose their measure, time turns to sand. The hourglass shattered. All that matters is how well we love now and what we're living for. The fragments that scatter are gathered by eternity. We are the ones we've been waiting for. So let's be the change that we wish to see in this world. The time is now to rearrange our choices and lift up our voices and sing our songs out loud. So this ancient love will find a way. Oh, 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 all the live long day. Ancient love will find, we unwrap and remind we of what this world's made of.
Woohoo!
Love you.
Love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste. No, I want to stay. Namaste here forever.
Forever, never.
Forever and ever.